toilet tank. No squeezing the Charmin in the RV. So before you go on your camping trip, you will open up the toilet, flush it, drop some chemical down in it, flush it for about 30 seconds, and that'll give you some foundation so that the toilet tank's ready to use.
Okay.
And then at the end of your stay, then you'll drain that the toilet tank. Pull the escape valve and drain it. So if you left this open, like I said, that gravity drain, all your sanitation chemical will just flow right out and have nothing to break your waste down. So leave that closed until the end of your stay.
Okay. So with the gray water, we can leave that open?
You can leave this open if you like. I usually do because it's a higher volume. You're washing your hands, you're washing dishes, you're taking
Right.
showers. So it's a higher volume that you're using. And it's just dirty, soapy water. Plus we have little P-traps. That's those little elbows underneath all the sinks and showers. It keeps the sewer, it holds water and it keeps sewer fumes from coming up,
Okay.
into the unit. Black tank doesn't have that though.
Okay.
So that's another reason to keep that closed up. So the gray tanks, I usually, like what Travis will do is leave them open, and then the last night of my stay, I'll close them up so that when I'm cleaning up and taking my last showers and everything today on breaking camp, then I'll have a little dirty soapy water that I can wash this hose out after
Right.
draining the black tank. Feel good about water termination?
Yeah.
Clear as mud?
That's just the scariest part of the whole thing is that lack.
That's the dirty part. So here's the water heater here. So water heater has a drain plug. It's right here. So you're just using an extension right here for your socket wrench, and to drain the tank out for taking winterizing precautions. You have a pressure relief valve here. You can open this up, make sure all the water comes out. This water heater operates on electric or on propane gas with a 12-volt spark, so you don't have to come out and light it. You just push buttons inside and choose electric or gas.
So what about the what's it, the anode?
Anode. Doesn't have one on this one.
Doesn't have one. Awesome.
This is your power cord here, so we're just using our adapter right here, but you'll hook your cord up to it here, other end into the power supply, and like I said, I recommend using a inline surge protector just to protect your investment on a surge coming in, and also I'll show you the different adapters that you can use. Spare tire back here on the back. This is the ventilation for the refrigerator. This is a little drain plug, so the fins inside the refrigerator could condensate, and they have a little drip pan, and this is where it comes out at. This is the range vent here, so they just want to give a little open right here on those two little tabs. That way when you push the exhaust fan over the stove, then the fan can push out and exhaust. But when you're traveling, go ahead or storing the unit, go ahead and close these up. And then over here to the other side of the furnace, it's going to have a hot exhaust on it here too. So just don't set anything any closer than about my hand is here. So, because it'll have a hot exchange coming out here. Nice hand warmer, just don't set anything up against it. And most important maintenance on any camper, keeping a check on the exterior seals. So on the roof, you would use LAP, lap sealant. It's self-leveling. And we always have tubes of it in stock here if it's in a regular caulking gun. Do a visual on it every 3 months is the best practice. If it looks dry and cracked, you'll just overlap it. It self-levels, no harm, no foul. So check the exterior seals every 3 months, most important maintenance. Anything on the side walls, then you could just use just a regular clear outdoor silicone. Will be just fine on the sides. Feel good about that?
The awning, it goes out further. It's just not out because of this trailer, right?
That's right. So the awning, it goes out 7 feet from the camper, but if your campsite you don't have that full 7 feet, you can put it out partial like I have it now.
Okay.
It's just a sunshade is all it is. So if it's raining more than a light rain, then go ahead and put it on in. And if it's real windy, the wind will rip it right off. And if nobody's there to man the campsite, then just put it in before you leave. You'll always have one to come back to. It is 12-volt powered on, and just push the button to get it in. 20 seconds gets it in and out. You can make an adjustment on them if you loosen up the black knob here then you can lower the side down to create a little pitch, like for a little water runoff. Just tighten the knob back up. And then, but before you bring it back in, just loosen it back up and put them back into an equal position. Keep the black knobs loose so that it'll retract in when you push the button. Any question about anything outside? Cool, let's come on inside here and I'm gonna show you some buttons. As soon as you come inside here, you'll notice here's the on and switch, and I'll just go ahead and bring this in here.
A little water in it.
And then this is the outside awning light. This one is an entry light as soon as you walk in. And then this one is the overhead lights in the ceiling. The rest of the lights on the sides will cut on and off by the fixtures. And then here's the slide switch. So the slide needs to be all the way in or all the way out or it will not seal.
Okay.
This slide operates off of the battery, so if it doesn't work, make sure that you engage the battery. Because if it's still in disconnect, then it won't work. Also, if the battery's too low, you can plug your 7-way plug into your truck, and that'll charge up the battery so that you can push the slide out. On this slide system, you push and hold till you hear no more humming in the motors. Right here at the kitchen area, your refrigerator, you just cut it on and off right here. That's off, that's on. I like to keep this switch in auto position. Auto chooses electric if it's available. If electric's not available, it automatically switches over to 12-volt propane. If there's a problem with anything, the check light will cut on, and that usually means you're out of gas. If your preference is just gas, just flip this button outward, and it'll only run on propane. And as you can tell now, it's nice and frosty. Little bit of a temperature control. If you notice right in here where it says warmer and colder, right here where my finger's at. So you see this little slider right here.
Yep.
It's holding the thermistor. So it's in the coldest setting now, but like if your liquid starts to slush up on you in the refrigerator, just slide it down that fin. It'll make the fridge a little warmer. Push these travel latches in all the way. At the stove exhaust, you have your light, exhaust fan, and then the range tops. You just turn on this eye here, and this is a sparker, so it'll spark up all the cooktops. This one will light that one, and that one. This will light that one. Now on the oven, you do have to manually light the oven, so bring your lighter striker with you. So as you would turn over, push and hold it into pilot position with your striker on the right side of this burner tube. My finger's on it right now where the pilot is. So you would light it up with your striker while you're pushing the pilot in. Push and hold the pilot until give it a few seconds, about maybe 20 seconds to warm up, and then you can preheat the oven where you need to. The breaker panel is right down here below the oven. There's all your 110 breakers. Here's all your 12-volt fuses here too. And everything's listed on 12-volt stuff and 110 stuff. So if you ever have a question about what runs off of what energy, that'll be a quick reference for you. That converter I speak of is located right up underneath here behind that panel. Make sure the range top is not hot before bringing over the cover. And your microwave, regular old microwave stuff here. Light switches in here, and of course you already felt hot water. It's hot in here too. There is a water heater bypass. The water heater is located in this back corner here, so you can take these take these drawers out by seeing these little black tabs here. One's on each side. One pushes up, the other one pushes downward. So you can unlock them to slide them out of the tracks, just like so. So if you can see in here, there's the back of the water heater.
Mm-hmm.
So the back of the water heater, it has some valves on it. There's 3 valves. You see the cold water comes in the bottom of the tank, and the hot water comes out of the top of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
So the valves are running with the line or open, and if they're crossing the line, they're closed. This is in a normal bottom open, top open, middle closed. That's a normal operation. So for bypassing the water heater, you would just close the bottom valve, close the top valve, open the middle valve. That'll create a bypass for the water heater. So if you'd like to pump pink non-toxic antifreeze through the lines, for example, you would drain the water heater drain plug. Just leave the plug out for the remainder of the cold time. Bypass the water heater here, and you could go to the water pump and go to the inlet, where the inlet is on the water pump, and put open end hose into your pink non-toxic antifreeze.
Mm-hmm.
Turn the water pump switch on. Go to each faucet. Turn on hot till pink comes out. Turn it off. Turn on cold till pink comes out. Turn it off. Don't forget the outside shower. Don't forget to flush the toilet, and that will pump pink non-toxic antifreeze through all your lines. That'll be your 99.9% guarantee it won't freeze.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you always have us as a resource, we can handle that for you if you'd like.
Okay.
You might have to sit there and go, well, what did he say? When did he say that? Hold on. Did he say that? No, not that. Okay, so right here, entertainment area here, you got your radio, just turn it on and off. A and B are inside speakers. C's outside, under the awning. And you can turn them all on.
Wow.
I'll just turn it on inside for now. It plays audio CDs or DVD players. It'll Bluetooth up for you, and you just find your different radio stations there as well.
Are there smart TVs?
It's a Summit TV. I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Okay.
If it's not smart, what folks will do is use a smart stick, such as a Roku or a Fire Stick,
Mm-hmm.
to get your smart options.
Okay.
And then on the back side, if you can see what my finger's on right now.
Oh yeah.
So this, with the green light on, this amplifies the TV antenna booster. So that's for watching local air reception, just like we're doing now. If you're trying to watch park cable coming in, you'll push this button here and turn the booster off so that you can receive cable input.
Okay.
And then I can show you around on, like on this TV, for example, just push the menu button, go over the channel, go down, choose air or cable, and then you just go down and do an auto scan, push enter when you go, or OK when you go into different markets. If you hook anything else up to it, this one is called the input button, and just this DVD player is already connected to the with audio video connections. And of course, if you hook any other items up to it, you just choose those. Now the TV in the bedroom is a smart TV. It's a Roku TV.
Awesome.
So it already has features on it like Netflix and some other stuff that you can get from a Roku stick. Do you guys know how to make this table into a bed?
No, we're newbies.
So if you'll get these cushions and just kind of get them up out of the way here. And on this table, we want to hinge the freestanding leg in. The table will hinge downward. sit on these braces here, and then the cushions will flush right over top, make into a nice little pallet.
Alright.
Awesome.
Storage under here, and I noticed previous owner did made a little slide platform there too, which is pretty handy. You just unslide this, unlock, slide it out, so you can get to that stuff without having to pick all this up. That's pretty crafty. Swing up. Yep. Get back in there. Stay in there. Now we're gonna hinge it up. Pick up on it so that those brackets will slide into the wall bracket. Swing the freestanding leg back down, lock it in, table mode again.
And more storage.
More storage.
We're camping out in our driveway tonight.
Sweet. This is a regular how-to bed. Have you seen this?
Mm-mm. Oh, wow.
Windows, blinds just push up, pull down, unlock, slide open. On this side window here, push these little brackets inward, slide it up, you'll see the little holes in the jambs, and it'll hold the window up.
Cup holder. Beer holder.
Some sort of adult beverage.
And then, so I just put that, here, I'll put it in here as well. This is a remote for the radio player there. And then here's all the different manuals here too. So there's owner's manuals, and then to all the different, well, that's not there. The previous owner kept that. I've heard those are nice. Those Blackstone tabletops, but all the different manuals are all right in here. Storage. Seen all that?
Well, yeah.
Smoke detectors right here. So regular 9-volt battery. It's already engaged here. And the fire extinguishers right by the entry door, down low. And the LP carbon monoxide leak detector is right here by the bathroom.
Okay.
So for your climate control, right here, we'll turn it off. That's off. First you turn it on, goes the fan. You can leave it in auto, or you could turn the fan on high or low. If the fan's on high or low, the fan's always going to cut on up in the air conditioning unit. On auto, the fan will only cut on and off with the air condition. So when you push it again, it goes to cool. See the little snowflake? And then we'll put it down to a temp. It'll cut on that. We gotta get on down there this morning. And then went in about 2 minutes. Got a little 2-minute delay on it, and then it'll cut on. The air condition, you can dump air out right here. Just dumps all that cold air out. It does decrease the central flow though. So if you'd like the bedroom to be cooler, for example, then keep that closed. And then your air filter here, you just pop this little grill down, and the black mesh you'll see in there, you can just broom it off or wash it out if it gets dusty. Oh, these are accessories. This is like for your roof vents here.
Oh.
Gives you a cushion for that. It helps out with climate control. This is a a blind for the door.
Awesome.
And then back to the climate control. If you push it again, then we'll go to furnace here. The furnace is a 12-volt propane appliance, such as camping in the driveway tonight. Gets a little chilly, turn the furnace on, take the chill off. Furnace is it's propane, so it's a moist heat. It can create condensation inside. You
Okay.
could see condensation on your windows.
So should we have like that damp rid in here anywhere if that's running? Probably.
Yes, or if you're storing it, I mean, condensation will, especially in this, we live in a hot, humid area. So, yeah, condensation can happen. So having a condensation collector is
Okay.
definitely recommend. And so, and like I said, that furnace will run you out of here at 90 degrees.